that felt good. Hello my lovely friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my massive 2022 declutter part 2. Today we are going to be doing shut up! Highlights, blushes and bronzers. Basically the whole left hand side of my cabinets here. We also have Sausage behind the camera. I don't know why, he's a really good cameraman. Potatoes up there. I'm sure they'll make a fuss as we're filming. But yeah, I thought I would film the intro while I look real good. I just filmed this makeup look. The eyes. Kind of digging it. And yeah, so let's, without further ado, let's jump into brutally decluttering I don't like decluttering blushes, bronzers and highlights, so we'll see what happens. Let's jump into it. Do I have my dressing gown tied around my waist? Yes. Ignore it. Right, this is my highlight drawing. Actually, I don't think it's that bad. It's not that full. I actually decluttered, no, that's a lie. I've not decluttered it recently, ignore my middle nail, but I kind of have a little bit. Anyway, there's definitely some here I'm going to get rid of because I can already see some that I don't really use. Sausage is helping. So helpful, darling. But there's some here I'm definitely going to keep. Obviously, it'd be weird if I got rid of them all. So first out, like straight off the bat, I can see this Makeup Revolution Roxy one that I kept from like a PR parcel they sent me, and I've never used it. That was months ago, so that can go. I swatched it. I don't really use cream highlights that much, but the ones that I do have, I do really like. So I've got like my Natasha Denona, that's beautiful. ABH one is stunning. Fenty is gorgeous because it's like a clear, glowy balm. So it's just like, you see on no makeup days, it's stunning. This collection one, I don't think I've ever used it in a video, but that could be a good first impression. I put that quickly in the maybe pile. I don't think the story could take too long. This little Glow Milk one, that's new to me and I'm not getting rid of it. What do we have? Oh, my Benefit Eye Beam. I really love this. Like, it's a stunning highlight, but I do forget I have it. I think because liquid highlighters are something I don't use that much, but that is so beautiful, so I'm going to keep it. I might as well use it up. It's gorgeous. And then my only other cream is this Illamasqua one, which is really pretty. It's in the shade Gleam. I think it's quite a famous one. Potato is nudging the camera. Potatoes, you're a silly boy. It's pretty. It is pretty. Do I use it? No, so that can go. This is not a cream, but it just didn't fit in here very well. This is my Kimchi. Pearl's Gone Wild. Anne-Marie sent me this because she wasn't using it. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep both of my Maybellines. They're gorgeous. I'm keeping my Odin's Eyes. I decluttered all the other shades of these to my friend Buttons. I was going to say her actual name, but she goes by Buttons online. I kept the green one because I don't have any other green highlights, and then I kept this one because it's the most natural out of the highlighters. It's just like a peachy pink. It's stunning, and the packaging, sickening. I love my Kaleidos, so they're not going anywhere. Like the blue one, so I've got a green highlight and a blue highlight. Solar Sailor's gorgeous. Ray Rider's my favourite. Benefit Cookie doesn't go anywhere. I love my Fenties. I'm actually wearing this one today. Royal Icing. It's like the gold one. This Revlon Skin Lights, I'm going to get rid of that just because I don't love it. I won't use it. This is my very favourite Dior. Cat's got a hold of it. It doesn't have a box or anything, but it's a favourite that can stay. I get rid of Colourpop Flexitarian because I don't reach for it. I have other creams that I use instead of that, and I know it's like a cult classic, but I don't reach for it. And I'm keeping my Wet n Wild. I've had this so long, as you can tell. It's in Blossom Glow, but I love it. It's a really pale pink, lovely highlight. Oh, and my lovely friend Christy from Texas gave me this one by About Face. So it's, I think it's Halsey's brand. So yeah, I've actually not used this in a video yet either. I like collecting a bunch because then I can do a full face first impressions. So she stays. I'm going to get rid of Cocoa Bling. It's going to really upset Daniela. She might want this back. Like, she gave this to me. She might want it back as a backup for herself, but I don't use it. It's gorgeous. I don't use it. I don't really like loose highlighters. I feel like they go everywhere and they just stress me out. And then this is quite new to me. This is Unexpected Paradise Light of Venus from Kiko, and it's gorgeous. Again, I haven't used it. What do we have next that's staying? Oh, my Benefit Cheek Leaders. This stays because A, it's got cookie in it that I'm trying to like pan. Gold Rush is a really pretty blush, and then Hoola is just a classic staple bronzer, so that's staying. And then I have this sleek palette, which I got quite recently. I think it was in like a Look Fantastic haul, and I've swatched these two, but I've not used them, so that can go. That palette's coming in and out of my life so often. Oh, Mary Lou, that can stay because I was reminded how good it was. My Rimmel definitely stays because it is one of the best highlighters like on the market in the drugstore price. Like, look at that shine. It's unbelievable. I'm not showing you the shine. Oh, it's stunning. I use it all the time. And my Milani Dolce Perla stays because it's a really beautiful kind of like glow from within. I don't know. I remember when I bought it on Beauty Bay, I was like, oh, that's expensive, but I love it so much. This Soul Body Soft Pink can go. I've literally never used it. I've swatched it. This can finally go just because I don't reach for it. This is, I think it's like an Amazon brand. It's supposed to be a dupe of like a MAC Mineralized Skin Finishy highlight, but I've never used it. I've swatched it a few times and it is really pretty. And then Star Island from Ofra. I do really like it, but I don't really reach for it. I might keep that. No, I'll put it in the maybe pile. Illamasqua OMG. I never reach for it. I don't think it really translates on the skin that beautiful, so that can go. My Hojo highlighter from Amazon. That can stay just because it's great and it's cheap. And then my soft palette can probably go because I just don't reach for it anymore. Maybe piles. We've got Ofra and Collection. My collection's pretty small in highlighters, so I'll just keep them both. So I'll just reorganise these. I'll take it all out and then put them back in. Because we've got to hear the clicky clacky noises, so I'm going to stop talking. Let's give this drawer a clean. I hate when you get hair in your makeup drawers. It's just so rank. All my inserts come from a company called Nouveau Luna on Instagram. Wouldn't recommend them because everything always comes broken and their shipping time is horrendous, but technically the products are good, although they always arrive broken. So bear that in mind. Oh, Mitchell Drip Drip just stays in here. I'm actually going to move it into a different drawer because it should be in like with my liquid eyeshadows, but anyway, let's put these back in. There we go. That drawer is totally fine. Just goes back to that palette there. I think, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Swap those around so I don't really reach for that one much, but I don't want to get rid of it. Yeah, that's fine. It's pretty clean, it's pretty tidy, it's pretty, like, it's not overfull, and I don't like having too much makeup. There was a very large period of time where I felt like I needed to have as much makeup as like the beauty gurus that I watched, and I just don't need that much makeup at all in my life. So yeah, I think there's sometimes a feeling like, oh, I need to keep that because everyone else has such huge collections, and there's just no point. Like, I don't use it all, so I might as well just get rid of some stuff. So there we go, that's not too bad. Let's move on to blushes. Now I do need to get rid of some of this, but my battery's about to die, so I'll fix that and then we'll continue. What are you boys doing? This is mischiefs. This is mischiefs. Mischiefs. Ow! Ow, T. George. Ow! You're wild. You're wild. You're wild. You're crazy. You're crazy. Ah! Oh. Where's it, Billy? Look at that, look what you've done. Are you happy? Are you happy? It's all. Okay, my blush drawer is super sexy and I love it, but there is too much in it. It goes all the way to the back. It's a lot. So we need to definitely get rid of some of these, but we're not going to get rid of that many because I am addicted to blush, as you can probably see. So first of all, you're probably noticing, what is this, Melissa? Ah! Color case. Emily got me this as a Christmas present. Look at it. But I'm going to do a full video on this. I can't decide if I should wait till I get the neutral one as well, because I want to try that as like foundation and stuff, or if I should just do a video on this like first on its own. I want to try it as like eyeshadow, blush, lips, that kind of thing. So let me know if you want to, like, is it fine? Would it be enough to just do a video on this on its own, or do I need the neutral one first? But anyway, that's obviously going because I'm kidding, that's staying, obviously. This cheek palette, I'm actually going to get rid of it because I know a lot of people would really like it, like a few sausages. I know who I could send it to. So I'm going to get rid of it because I do have other ones that I prefer, but that's a really good, inexpensive palette if you are looking for a good face palette, because I just have, where the France is it? Where is it? Might be in here. It is. I got my Pixie one, right? That can stay there, it's fine. I got that Pixie face palette and I really like it, and I've got a few Benefit face palettes that I really like, so they're going to stay. This Technic blush is pink and beautiful, stays. This grey blush, Graze, is pink and beautiful, that stays. We need to think what we're getting rid of, Melissa, not what's staying. I'm not going to get rid of any of my Mitchells, okay? I thought about it, I was like, I don't technically use every shade all the time. Can you not push stuff off the desk, darling? But I do love them all and I don't want to get rid of any of them. But this e.l.f. one, honestly, I've never ever used it and it's been in here a while. I can't tell you what shade it is. Actually, I think I've used it once, but like I don't have beautiful feelings about it. Also, this Makeup Revolution Roxy one can go. Again, I kept it from a PR parcel and I've never used it. I really like my ABH ones. They're really pretty colours. I know they're expensive, but they're very lovely blush formula. So I'm going to keep those in potato sausage. Not potato. Oh, this Fenty one. Honestly, I never ever use it, so that can go. I kind of kept it just because it was Fenty, but meh. And this Milk one, I got this like wee sample of. That can go. I've swatched it on my hand, but the colour's a bit dark. Sausage, you are going to push everything off my desk, my angel, please. Then I have this iconic London one. I've actually never tried this yet, so I'm going to keep that because it just looks stunning. Sausage. Seriously. My cats are being, like, Potato's gone mental, and Sausage is being naughty. Right, then we've got this She Glam one. I'm going to get rid of it. I just don't know, I don't use it. Oh, I love these Hudas, but I love this pink and I love this peach. This coral one, it's very bold and bright. That can go. Someone will love that, so that can go. These, well, I mean, these actually should just fit nicely there. I would kind of like all my liquids to just be in here because I feel like that's plenty. Don't like this very much and I don't reach for any of these, but I did use this pink one the other day just in my own time and I really enjoyed it. These shades are gorgeous. I've just never reached for them and they've been in, again, they've been in my drawer for a very, very long time. And then I've got my MUA ones, which I don't plan on getting rid of any of these because I love the shades that I have. And then I've got this Barry M one, which can go. I've had this ages. It's really pretty, but I've got my MUA ones and I just don't need it. So all my liquids can go in there. Okay. I'm happy with that. That's very good. That one could go. In terms of the rest, like I've got all my NYX Sweet Cheeks. I adore them. I think I've got 6 or 7. 7 maybe? So they're going to stay, including Silence is Golden. I'm wearing it today. I use it all the damn time. And it's wonderful. Oh, I've got more creams. I've got more creams. We'll get to them. Right, this W7 Blushed is stunning. This is in the shade Striptease. It's a really neutral shade that can stay. Wait, I should take these out so we can put them back in with clickety clackety noises, because that's really appealing. I like editing it and watching it back. Oh, that's right. Staying. This is another W7 pink one that can stay. Rimmel Maxi Blush in Third Base Goes Nowhere. It's wonderful. I've also got my Maxi Blush in Sweet Cheeks, which is even nicer. And MUA Papaya Whipped. Come on. Look at it. Obviously doesn't go anywhere. These Colourpop ones, now I have quite a few other pink, but look at that colour. Look at that colour. How interesting is that? And then there's a more peachy one. I'm going to get rid of the peachy one. And I think I will keep this just because it's very, very unique in my collection. It's like a proper milkshake Barbie pink. My Milani Coral Cove, that can stay. My two Odin's Eyes aren't going anywhere, obviously. This is Warm Sun. It's my favourite one. Oh. And then I have Sunset Clouds, which is the most beautiful mauvey pink on planet Earth. Also the packaging. NARS Orgasm, that can stay. It's a classic. Sometimes I do reach for it. And then Sleek, what are you called? Life's a Peach. Gorgeous, but I have so many other peach blushes. Well, this e.l.f. one is in Always Earthy. It's quite like a terracotta, neutral, weird peachy brown. I love it so much. Clinique Melon Pop, that can stay. It's just gorgeous. I love the packaging. I love the colour. Greys. This is the peachy one called Peachy Baby. That can stay. I've got two of these Milk Creams. Obviously, I mean, that's gorgeous. That's Cali Dream, which is the peach. And then I've also got Pink Sand. I'm going to keep both of them. I actually haven't tried these. I've swatched them a few times. So as you can see, there's still stuff in here I can do like a first impressions on. And then I have this Kiko eyeshadow in number 20. Isn't that pretty? That's like a proper peach. This is Lime Crime Download. That can go. It's quite old. And I don't reach for it anymore. My MAC, this isn't going anywhere. So natural. Some of these colours, like this one and that e.l.f. one, they're just very, they look like my skin, but just a bit flushed, which is what you want a blush to be sometimes. Although sometimes, obviously, you want like bright pink or bright peach, but you know what I mean. This Fenty one is gorgeous, but I'm going to get rid of that. Again, it's old, and I've got other ones I reach for more. I love the Glowish formula. These are so pretty. That one arrived smashed, so I squashed it back in. Ow, I'm going to take all my nails off. That one's too pale for me, so that can go. Pink ones, they're just so pretty. I love the formula, so they can stay. My Mini Georgia can stay, it's gorgeous. Sorry, the lighting's really weird in here because I had to set it up differently. That's my little Benefit California, I think it is. That can go, I never reach for it. Oh, I love this Ciate one. It's called Pinch Me. Pink, it's shiny, it's gorgeous. Benefit Dandelion will never go anywhere. Rimmel Santa Rose, that can stay. It's a classic. I love it. This is Retro. Saucy Don't. He's trying to pull my wigs out of my door. Retro, honestly, I never reached for it. Daniela gave me that because she loves it, but I never reached for it. That can stay because it's got Dandelion and Hula Light, which is my favourite bronzer from them, and a peachy blush. Like, how could I get rid of that? Oh, this is gorgeous. Doesn't go anywhere. Natasha Denona. I actually do reach for it. I need to put that like in with my creams so I remember about it more. Then I've got Huda Love Fest. This is that one that like reflects and says share the love. I've never used it. That can go. And then, oh, Illamasqua Naked Rose. That stays. This e.l.f. one can go. I never reached for it. Milani. Oh, this was a present from Teresa ages ago. Sunrise Senorita. That can stay. It's a very interesting shade. And then obviously I have, I can't remember what it's called. Luminoso. I knew it was called that. I do know makeup, I promise. Then I've got Max Factor. That's really pretty, but I never reach for it, so that can go. EX1, that's gorgeous. That can stay. No, it can go. I never reach for it. I need to be more brutal with myself. And just get a grip, basically. Sorry, darling. I didn't try and squash you in the face. Oh, you're so handsome. Look at your silly little nose. With potato sausages help, we've got this catkin one. Tess sent me this. Darling, there's no room. Yeah, this catkin one Tess sent me from America. I've never touched it because I think the imprint is so pretty and it's just very, very beautiful. I like the packaging. It's like, what's the word? Sentimental. So I'm going to take it out here and put it in my sentimental drawer because I'm never going to ruin that. Like, it's so pretty. Oh, saucy. And then this Rimmel one in, what shade way are you? I don't know, but it's a bit dark. Don't like it. I do like this one. Do I ever reach for it now? No, so that can go as well. Lottie London. Nah, I don't like that colour. This Benefit Crystal. I just don't reach for it. I've had it in there for a few months now. This collection one can stay because it's a really neutral, like peachy mauve. And it's quite interesting. I'd like to move that to the front of my drawer to remember that I have it. And then this is Ofra Peachy Blush. It's just a gorgeous tone. I don't even know if you can still get that, but it's quite old, so I'm gonna get rid of it. And then this is my Pride and Joy. This is my Beautiful Baby. I don't even know if I've used this on my channel yet. The Lunar Beauty one. Again, Christy in Texas sent me this. She's my good friend, and that goes nowhere. This also. Oh, it's gorgeous. I can see why there was so much hype about this palette. It's so special. So that doesn't go anywhere either because I love it. So I'm going to stack these back in here now. I got rid of quite a few. I'm quite proud of myself. And just enjoy the noises. Wait, I should actually give it a wee wipe, shouldn't I? Just to be a wee bit cleaner. Ugh, there's a hair. What are you doing? Okay, they're in no actual defined order, to be honest, but I know what blushes I have and like stuff like that, so I'm not really bothered. They look fine. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. I don't know what else I would do with them, but I don't know. Whenever I organise, people are like, oh, it's so good, and then other people are like, ah, you've not put them all face up or something. I'm like, oh well. It all gets like messed about when I'm putting my big grubby fingers in here anyway, so I don't get that bothered about it. And then this is the last one for this video, which is bronzers. I find this drawer quite boring to declutter, but we're gonna go through it quickly anyway. So like, I've got my new Pixie palette. I'm definitely keeping it because it really impressed me, and I actually didn't think the price of that was too bad. I think it was £16, so that's £4 per like powder, so I don't think that's bad at all. I just had to redo my maths in my head there. I'm definitely going to get rid of this now because the last few times I've used it, I've really enjoyed it, but they don't make this anymore, and I have so many others, so that can go. And then I have my gorgeous Beauty Bay bronzer face palette. It's stunning. I love it most for the bronzer and the highlighter, so it's obviously going to stay. I'm going to get rid of my She Glam ones. I don't know, I'm just not really enamoured by them, and I don't reach for them. Iconic London Contour Duo, that can stay. That is just a 10 out of 10 product for me. It's potato. That was actually sausage. So that's not going anywhere. You're just going to knock that over again. Just don't. What do I have in here? Right, I've got my... This is like the highlight pen from Makeup Revolution. That can go, but I do really like the contour side, so that can stay. And then this is a Jouer concealer, which I use for contour. I'm going to keep that actually because I do really like it, and it adds a tiny bit of coverage as you're contouring, so that's not a bad thing. I actually do quite like the contour side on this Makeup Revolution stick, so that can stay. All my Mitchells are staying. Let me just organise them in there. Again, I just tried to have my creams in the front here. Nude Sticks one can stay. Terracotta Tan, I really like that. Maybelline can go because I'm pretty much used up the contour side. So it's only hitting the highlight and I don't like it. And then that's the Kat Von D one. I need to try that again. This is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I'm really not giving this a good shot. So that can stay. I'll just put my like creams back. For fuck's sake. It is so chaotic having cats. It's unbelievable. So they can stay. I'll just keep that in there. And then my LA Girl Pro Conceal. It's such a classic, but this is really, really, really old. I'm going to bin that. Okay, now we need to be serious, Melissa. Okay, Vive Stays. Adore it. My 3 Steps to Contour can stay from Essence, and then, no, from Catrice. I was about to say Clarice. Like, can you hear them, Clarice? This is my Essence one. I'm going to completely finish this up. Anne-Marie's, I know she's got me one for Christmas as my Christmas present, so this will probably go in the bin once that one's arrived because it's really hard to use so panned, but I do want to kind of finish it up as much as possible. Oh, my Graze bronzer, that stays. This Kiko one, that can go, never reached for it. And then this Charlotte Tilbury, that can stay. My Charlotte Tilbury bronzer can stay. I've hit pan on both of these things, like they are so good. But they should be for that price, shouldn't they? I love the Kimchi bronzer. I think it's really underrated. Now the boys are fighting. I've got a couple shades and they can both stay. Bahama Mama. I've not actually used that yet. But when I got a big package from the BAM, they sent that. So I thought, oh, that's a throwback. Nabla can go. Don't like it. I don't not like it, but I don't reach for it. MUA Bronzed can stay because it's glorious and it's very, very cheap. HMB bronzer, I need to give that more of a shot because I love the concealer and I love the loose powder. My Matte Illusion one can go because every time I reach for it I end up dropping bronzer on the ground and like ruining stuff, so I'm going to bin that, but that is one of my favourites I've ever had in my life. My Revolution Pro in Baja, that can go in the maybe pile. Makeup, nope. That can stay. That's the Fahrenheit bronzer from Be Perfect. It's really nice. Boys! Fenty in the Sun. That can stay. I used that the other day actually for the first time in ages. And then I've got this Melt one, which looks really dark and scary. And I'm scared of it, but we'll keep trying. I've only used it once. My Glowish can stay. That's glorious. Aye! Aye, 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 aye. Aye, aye, aye. Slitty bronzer from Maybelline, that can stay because it's another like cheap one that I have. And then I've got 2 Hoola lights and I've got Hoola, like normal Hoola, they're all staying. I've got NARS Laguna, that can stay. Oh, this drawer needs a proper good little clean. That's not bronzer, that is nail polish remover that like stripped the bottom because it's an IKEA drawer, so it's like not good quality. Oh, Belgian waffle obviously stays. And it's got the iconic sausage kitten print in it. Yeah, I'm talking about you. This is the Wee Complexion palette from Benefit. I think one of my pals would like this. It does have a wee mini Hoola light in it, which I really like. And it's got a couple of concealers and then highlights, but I don't reach for it enough and I feel like it's going to waste in my drawers. And then I think I will keep these because I do still reach for them and like them. And I don't have a lot of NYX like stuff, so I really like those. And then moving on to the creams at the front, my 2 Makeup Revolution can stay. They are my favourite. Sol can stay. I really love this cream bronzer. It's gorgeous. XX one is beautiful, but I don't reach for it anymore. I have the other Makeup Revolution one that I love far better. And then I've got that's the ABH one, and I've got the NARS. I'm going to get rid of the NARS because I don't like the shade as much. That's just Laguna. But I'm going to keep my ABH because I do really like the colour of it. And I like the formula, I do, don't get me wrong. Huda Beauty Tantour Can Stay is what I use for cream contour a lot of the time. What else do we have? Primark bronze, that can go. That's really, really old. It's gorgeous, I love it, but it's very, very old. So I need to like pick up a new one at some point. What's fallen? See, stuff's fallen under here. So I forget I have it. I've got Fenty Cream Butter Biscuit. I really like that bronzer. I've actually hit pan on it. See, like cream stuff though, like little hairs from your brush get like stuck in it. So I need to like get my ISO clean and the sanitizer one is just clean everything. But that is not a job for today. And I've got two Be Perfect bronzers. I could get rid of one. I don't think I need both. That is shade Sand, which I think is the lightest one. It's a glorious formula, by the way. And then that is Toasted. That looks a bit orange, so I can get rid of that one. And under here it's just one, I think. Yeah, it's my Fenty Amber, I'm sure. Yeah. For contour, it like looks a little bit purple, but it is like pure grey, like shadow. So I'm gonna keep that. Right, let me put these back in, and we'll go from there. Right, this drawer really annoys me because it is so ugly. I don't know what it is, but nothing ever like organizes in here very nicely. Also, the bottom of the drawer is really ugly. It's just quite an ugly drawer, but it's organized and I have got rid of some. This is in my maybe pile and I might hang on to it because actually, no, I'm gonna get rid of it. If I'm thinking about it, I don't want it. Right, so that's bronzers decluttered. Let's have a look at everything that I'm getting rid of and just double check that we're like making the right decision. But I'm pretty sure that we are. Okay, so, and then we'll have a look properly at the drawers. What's this next one? Oh, this next one, by the way, if you're wondering, it's just like gems and mirrors and stuff. So, and then the bottom one is just makeup removal. So that's why we're not like bothering with any of the rest of them. So some stuff I was getting rid of was really old, but so I've chucked that out. A couple of bits I put in my sentimental drawer. This is all stuff that I feel like is definitely in good enough shape to go to other homes. So I'll obviously ask the sausages if they want anything and we'll go from there. But like a lot of it is like brand new pretty much, or like just swatched. In fact, that's probably at the end of its life. But like a lot of it, like these blushes I've swatched once, this I've used once, that's perfectly good condition, you know what I mean? So like it can go to other homes and someone will hopefully give this stuff the love it deserves, but as of right now I don't need any of it and it's out of my drawers. So I'll give you a quick look in the drawers, but then yeah, that's part 2 of the declutter. I don't think it should have taken too long. Don't think I got rid of that much, but I did get rid of quite a lot, like more than this box, which is quite big, but some of it obviously had to go in the bin. So yeah, that's not too bad, I don't think. I'm so fashionable with this. I don't even know why I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm wearing this. I'm just putting it back on. I don't care. It's cold. Alright, so this is the highlight drawer. It looks so empty, but I'm happy with it. I don't really branch out that much with highlighters. I find once I've got a few that I love, I just stick to them, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then drawer number 2, blush. It's still too many blushes, but I don't know, there's just something about blush. It gets me going. It tickles my pickle. I love it. And then I hate this drawer. But it is what it is. I don't know why I hate my bronzer drawer so much, because I love the products within it. You know what I mean? But I don't know, there's just something that's just ugly to look at. But that's the bronzers. Not a bad job. There we have it then. I don't know how I've done, because I'm filming this outro exactly 1 second after I filmed the intro, just for speed and efficiency. But that there is my 2022 brutal, is it? Declutter of my blushes, bronzers, highlights. I don't know how I did, like I said. But yeah, that's going to be all for me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below again. How did I do? Subscribe for more declutters. We still have to do the right hand side on my cabinet. We have to do everything, like the rest of stuff. If you missed my eyeshadow declutter, boom, I'll link it down below. It was brutal. Over 40 palettes went. I'm gonna go now. Also subscribe for this makeup look if you liked it. Saucy. And I'm gonna piss off, and I hope I'll catch you all on the flip side. Goodbye. And Merry Christmas if this video goes up right before Christmas. Okay, bye.
Pulling me back, I know not tonight. Pulling me back, I know not tonight. Pulling me back, I know not tonight. It feels